All right, folks, today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and welcome back to the Million Portfolio. So April was a month, let me just say that. It was pretty crazy, but I think in the end I came out okay, although I can't say that I'm happy, with where we are now compared to where we went into the month. So let's jump into the portfolio. I'll go over how it did and my plans of what to do about it, and then we'll leave it at that. So looking at the portfolio as of market close today, we're sitting at $1.01 million. This is about $30,000 down from last month, so about 3% almost. And then in terms of just allocation, I've made zero change to it. Any change that you see is purely just market change. But even being down 3% in 1 month was much better than the market as a whole. April was a brutal month for the market, and this first 100 days of the administration is probably one of the worst market returns for a while. I don't have the statistics at hand for that, but it's been pretty brutal. And I'm not sure that people that voted for him signed up for this. And in case you're wondering, I will make a separate video about the tariffs and all of that, but that's not for this particular video on the portfolio here. So in terms of my plan, what am I going to do? I really don't know. I'm kind of in a pickle because while the performance for the portfolio is decent, there are things that are happening in the tariff world and what have you that has caused some unforeseen gyrations in the market. The dollar is supposed to be a lot stronger in this environment because people think that it's a safe asset, but that's not what the bond market is doing, which is something that we've not seen before, and it's pretty crazy. So am I going to stick with this allocation? More likely than not, but I am really worried that the longer this goes on, the worse off we're going to be. And if there's going to be inflation, the Fed's going to have to react. The job market is a little bit more resilient than people thought, which is a good thing, but that just means that the Fed can hold on, a lot longer in terms of doing any rate changes, whether up or down. But more likely they're going to move up, and if they move up, I'm going to get screwed with the allocation that I have to long-term bonds, especially the leverage allocation. So in any case, that's the $1 million portfolio for the month of April. We're still sitting at $1 million, barely above. So it could have been a lot worse. And for a couple of days, it was in April. So I'm just going to count my blessings and call it a day. Thanks for checking in, and I will see you on the next $1 Million Portfolio update. See you later. Bye.